We shouldn't have run away with the fact that it's been a depressing week for everyone. Two in the Spurs lineup with reason indeed to celebrate.
This man, Erik Thorstvedt, although he didn't play on Wednesday, will be going with Norway to the World Cup finals, their first appearance there since 1938.
And for Nick Bambi, after 2 operations to cure shin splints, he's back in contention and indeed makes his debut in the Premiership. Among the international injured, Paul Ince has not recovered from ankle problems, so he's replaced in the United lineup by Brian Robson, but Dennis Irwin was past fit. And among the substitutes, another of the Ferguson babes, 19-year-old Nicky Butt, who played in every match but the final in the England under-18 side in the summer. Spurs are without the injured Darren Anderton and the suspended Colin Calderwood. David Howells takes the centre-half position. The referee from Tony Pandy is Keith Burge. Like United will be involved in European action next week. He referees Ajax of Amsterdam against Gordon Mill's side, Besiktas of Turkey. Not bouncing well for him. Two excellent passes, Robson unable to provide the finish. Cantona's pass was superb that found Giggs. And Giggs found Robson well, may well have just used the wrist there to help the control. Cantona and Howells. Strength of the challenge of the Frenchman was enough to put off Howells. And Hughes gets away with the bounce here. That's a good tackle by Howells. Hughes again. Unlucky. Keane wanted the return ball, didn't get it. But you can't blame Hughes for having a crack there. The ball. 2 to his right. Kerslake who blocked. Rode the challenge beautifully. It was a good cross, it should be said. Sedgley who put it out. But the cross was well struck to the back of the box. Had an attacker been coming in on that, the point might have been more appreciated. And Teddy Sheringham still feeling the knock of a moment ago, I think. Sheringham has to come off. It's a sad loss for Tottenham. And a rare opportunity for Paul Moran. His 4th appearance as substitute, but he doesn't usually get on this early. Player who's had more than his fair share of injuries himself. Leading scorer gone, and another corner for Manchester United. Sharp. A little obvious. Cantona was one of them, of course. Oh! What a delightful ball in that Keane couldn't turn in. So nonchalant it seemed. Don't know whether there was a brush of the head that took it away from Keane. It's Cantona. One of the scorers in the match last season. Teddy Sheringham in need of the crutches. Let's hope it's not a long-term injury. Pass is not a good one. Up the line, excellent clearance by Pallister from Moran. Keane, with Giggs making a run up ahead. Cantona coming in from the left. And Thorstvedt has to recover as well. More action for the goalkeepers than in the first half. Gary Pat. Full stretch, the goalkeeper couldn't quite make it, but he goes in chase of the ball. Bambi does well. Pallister does better to deny Moran. Sedgley. Moran. Oh, not a bad fair try, because initially, certainly, the Danish number one, as Howes didn't come for that. Cantona very quick to take advantage. Nice little touch. And here's Hughes. Good save, follow up Robson. Second good save, follow up Sharp. Didn't keep it under control. But Erik Thorstvedt, Cantona's flick. It ran a bit for Giggs, who set up Hughes, the goalkeeper, to him. Made the parry, got to it just as Robson did. And then Sharp with the side foot got underneath the ball. Owen, Sharp, bit of tagging going on, obstruction given. Referee just goes to have a word with the linesman. It's a question of where the tug was, if it was a clear tug. That's a name taken. That's a Kaski. No arm up, so it's been given for the push. Owen with the dummy. Free header for Pallister, which he doesn't take advantage of. Best chance of the match. Right in on goal, with the ball right over the top. Samways. Keane, Cantona to his left. Ball caused the Frenchman to hesitate a little bit. Bit of a wrestling match going on. Sharp gets the cross in. Keane on the outside of the foot. Curls the ball into the corner. Just inside the post from Roy Keane, and Manchester United have the lead almost at the end of the 65th minute. Only once this season have Manchester United failed to score. That was at Chelsea. I think Alec Ferguson might have begun to wonder whether there would be another occasion, but not so. Here's Giggs! Cantona, away from Sedgley. Well played by Robson, somewhat off his nose. Mistake by Howes, and this is Sharp, and that's two. Delight for Manchester United and their following. But you have to have some sympathy for the two Spurs central defenders. Each has made an error and both have been punished. And Sharp, who missed an opportunity not that long ago, took full advantage here of the mistake by Howes. Seemed to have the cross from Cantona under control, lost it, and Sharp made him pay. United to make a substitution. Spurs have already just made a second. Into passing. And in comes Edinburgh, who gets in unmarked. And Kasky scores. Bad marking by Manchester United. Got totally lost on the right. And Spurs are back with hope. He called for the ball for quite a long time, Edinburgh. Kasky gets his second senior goal of the season. Five straight wins for Manchester United. Roy Keane scoring their first. Lee Sharp, who'd been guilty of a miss, scoring their second. Darren Kasky making it very interesting at the end in what was always a match which commanded attention without actually lifting one too often out of one's seat. But as Alec Ferguson showed their delight and another win, the champions' defence of their title still goes on with great